She's dressed in a black suit. Black suit? Could be blue.
What a crock of...
Who is that? Julio! Where are you? Julio? Julio? Did you hear it? Where are you? Julio? Who are you?
Who?
Oh, that's Julio. Julio.
You can hear me?
Don't you hear him?
I don't believe this. Hey, you.
Julio?
Hey, you. My name is Sam Wheat. Listen, hey, can you hear me? Sam Wheat. Say my name. Say it.
Sam Wheat. Sam Wheat. This is how a psychic is comically portrayed in the movies, but what is the real thing like?
We wanted to know, so this morning we brought in North Texas psychic, that's Juana Byrd, to tell us all about this amazing gift. And you've been on this show before. Juana, how are you?
I'm fine, and how are you?
I am. We're doing well.
I don't know, you tell me. Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about when we hear the term psychic used a lot, psychic mediums, clairvoyancy. What is this gift and how did you know that you had it?
I really didn't. When I was born, the first person I saw was a ghost. Before I saw my parents, before I saw anyone, the first person that I knew was a ghost, and he was always my friend. I didn't really know that I was different from other people, truthfully, until I started hearing him tell me, be a little quiet now, you know, because not everybody's like you. And I'm going, yeah, they are, you know. So
was it difficult growing up, though, with this gift? Did a lot of people doubt that you had this ability?
No, actually, they would come to me for advice, but I didn't tell them I'm a psychic. I didn't know what I was. I didn't know I was a medium. I just knew that I heard people that were not on this side as well as you. I mean, people would walk up and talk with me, and you'd be standing here talking with me, and I'd be talking with both of you. So, I mean, it was not anything unusual for me, and I thought everyone had the gift.
Is there someone here right now?
There's always people from the other side.
Always?
Always. Always.
Wow.
And
so you're not just a medium, though, because you have the other side gift, but you also have the gift of the present.
The psychic
You even walked
ability.
in and said something to our floor director this morning. You can hone in on somebody and say, this is an area of concern, or this is what I'm feeling.
It is. I'm also a medical intuitive, which is the psychic, and I am a psychic that sees the past, the present, and the future. Okay.
And you predicted my pregnancy,
yes.
which I'm not pregnant now. This was in 2009.
Or is she?
Amy.
What? Yes. Maybe Cinderella might be pregnant, but Amy Vanderoff is not.
Amy, don't get comfortable.
Wow.
Don't get comfortable.
She's going to turn ghostly white here.
You
say that
don't
people
get
are around us all the time. Are they people we know from?
Some of them are, and some of them are just people passing through. It's just like in a supermarket or a Grand Central Station. I liken my house to that anyway. I mean, I get so used to them that I just don't even notice them anymore.
I think different psychics and different mediums use a lot of different techniques. So how does it work with you?
I'm what you call a natural psychic. I was born this way. I use all my senses, plus more, and then I listen to the other side. I'm really good about listening to the other side.
Okay. So say one thing.
I know about readings.
Okay, yeah, maybe a feeling that you said don't get too comfortable. I'm a little afraid to ask, but what does that mean?
I'm thinking that there's a new addition to the family soon.
Are you freaked out?
Do you mean like okay, wait, like a puppy? Because Carrie's getting a puppy, so maybe it's her.
I don't think so.
She's honing in on you, girl.
I told my daughter not to do something at one point in time, unprotected, and she didn't listen to her mother, and his name is Gentry. Okay, so just in case you're not wanting that, I would be very, very, very careful.
Okay.
Are you getting any readings on me? Or there's sometimes where you just can't get a reading
Carrie
on
has
someone.
3 children, so one more.
And we're so done now. We're very done.
How about Carrie? What do you feel for Snow White?
For Snow White, I think there's some changes in her life coming too, but it's going to be around her work ethic and around some other areas of your life. And it's going to be a very good thing. You're going to enjoy it, and you're going to be doing a lot more in the chosen area that you want.
Very interesting. I want to know what's the weirdest thing that's ever happened to you? Have your own readings surprised you?
Of course, they always do. I had a man once that came to me, and I was doing a reading for him, and usually I don't remember what I do, and because I won't remember his name, I'll tell you this. But he had, I told him, I said, you're not old enough to have been in Germany or in the Holocaust. And I said, and I didn't even know his name other than his first name, and didn't remember that because I don't. I try to put names out of my mind. And I was looking down, and I said, I've got to tell you this. I said, first I see you having a little duck in a little pool like a child's pool. And I said, I've got to tell you this. I said, I see, and I'm not looking at him, I said, I see holes appearing. And he took a deep breath, and that's what made me come back. And I said, what happened ultimately was there was a man that they were doing medical experiments on, and I'm very expressive, I'm from Louisiana, but they were doing medical experiments on, and they had put holes in this person's chest and done the same thing with the child.
Oh,
I mean, the child had
Juana Byrd, I know
Yes.
we've got so much more we want to do with you, and you're going to actually stick around later in the show because we're going to do a little bit more with our audience that's here and put her magic to the test. So thank you so much for sharing your gift with us on GMT.
We appreciate it.
This is how we connect with you. You can check out your website and your daily horoscopes. It's dailyhoroscopes.com and Juana.com, is that right?
It is.
That's how we can get in touch with her.
All right, audience, get your questions ready. She may be able to answer them. All right. Up next, he's been dead for more than 80 years, but people remain fascinated with him. In just 2 minutes from now, we're going to check out a North Texas museum dedicated to the one and only Harry Houdini. Stick around. We're back after a short break.